Well, good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for being here tonight to tonight's matchup versus the Avon High School class of 2021 graduating class versus COVID versus the weather. As you notice on the scoreboard, we are in the fourth quarter. There's no score, but I know who's going to win, and it's the class of 2021. So good evening, and I'm Matt Shockley, and I'm the proud principal here at Avon High School. And at this time, I would like to ask everyone, it looks like everyone's taking their seats, so we're ahead of the game, to begin tonight's ceremony. And I want to welcome everyone here in person, and I also want to welcome all of our online viewers for our live web stream. I've been asked by the class to make just a few preliminary remarks about decorum for tonight's ceremony. We ask that all videotaping and pictures are taken right from your seat. And we also remind our audience that each graduate and his or her family only has one opportunity to hear the name called during the roll call of graduates. We ask that you limit your celebration so that each name can and will be heard. And lastly, we just ask that you silence your cell phones throughout the entire ceremony. The class of 2021 appreciates your cooperation regarding these requests. Thank you. Please begin the processional.
Good evening. For those of you that don't know my name, sorry. Good evening. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Nuhaman Demaku, and I served as one of this year's senior class officers. I've had countless adults tell me that high school goes by in the blink of an eye, and I never believed them until I blinked and it was all over. As we begin our graduation ceremony, we reflect on many years of commitment and dedication to improving our academics, athletics, and performing arts. We have all overcome so many obstacles in our lives, many of which we faced in the past year, but we did it. Sometimes you may feel defeated and like you can't go on in life, but think about what you have accomplished and remember that you can. You are more than capable. I want you to remember that tough times never last, tough people do. To the class of 2021, you are all some of the most strongest and most diligent people I have ever met. With that being said, I would like to recognize the young adults of Avon High School who have taken the responsibility to protect and serve our country. I'll never understand the courage and bravery it takes to become a service person in our military. These individuals are sacrificing their time, energy, and lives to protect all of us and our freedom. Please join me in welcoming the brave men and women to the front of the stage. As the seniors are making their way to the front, if you are currently serving or have served, please stand to be recognized. Now I invite these seniors to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to open our ceremony.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may all be seated.
Welcome, teachers, administrators, families, friends, and most importantly, Avon High School's class of 2021. My name is Sriya Koganti, and I am a senior class officer of the graduating class. On behalf of every senior, I would like to thank everyone here today for joining us in celebrating this significant milestone. Each of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Today marks a bittersweet ending, however, most importantly, a hopeful, exciting new beginning. We sit here today in matching black gowns and caps and masks. Who would have thought we'd sit at our high school graduation with half of our face covered with a mask? Nonetheless, we all sit here with the same anticipation and excitement, ready to weave our new story. However, I hope we can all remember who we are, Orioles. We are all knotted from the same knot rooted in Avon, and we share the same beginning as we are interconnected by our paths at Avon High School. Whether good or bad, we can always think back about the friends and memories we made in that building that will last a lifetime. Yet each one of you is a unique thread with your own special story to tell, your own path to embark on, and your own future to embrace. As we step foot into the real world, don't be afraid to take on new opportunities. It can be hard at times to fail or to lose, but that's the beauty of life. You have the power to look back on every experience you've had and learn from it. viewing it through an optimistic lens. And most importantly, be you. Class of 21, dream big and take initiative of your own life, weaving together a story that you are proud to look back on. And finally, to the class of 2021, welcome. This is it, the new beginning we've all been anxiously waiting for. As soon-to-be Avon Oriole alumni, I hope you are proud of everything you have accomplished these past 4 years. Congratulations and good luck. The future is bright.
Good evening, everyone. I am El Shaddai Abera, one of the senior class officers for the class of 2021, and it is my privilege to introduce some of our honored guests tonight. First, I would like to introduce the members of the Avon Community School Board of Trustees. I ask each board member to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all members of the school board have been introduced. Mrs. Kimberly Woodward, President. Mrs. Cynthia Simmons, Vice President. Mr. Gregory Dana, Secretary. Mrs. Ann Engelhart, Member. Mrs. Anita Overton, Member. Next, oh, sorry, you can applaud. Sorry. Next, I would like to introduce the central office staff that provides leadership to all Avon schools. I ask each central office administrator to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until all members of the central office have been introduced. Dr. Scott Wyndham, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Terry Terhune, Assistant Superintendent. Dr. Michael Sullivan, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Jason Brams, Director of Technology. Dr. Dustin LeMay, Director of 5 to 12 Teaching and Learning. Mrs. Carrie Alday, Director of Pre-K to 4 Teaching and Learning. You may applaud. At this time, I would like to introduce the Avon High School administration and senior counselors who have provided continuous guidance through our past 4 years at Avon. I ask each high school administrator and senior counselor to stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until each high school administrator and senior counselor has been introduced. Mr. Matt Shockley, Principal. Mrs. Stephanie Bodie, Assistant Principal. Mr. Matt Hines, Assistant Principal. Mr. Dustin McKenney, Assistant Principal. Mr. Frank Meyer, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Kelly Rodkey, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Beth Tharp, Dean of Students. Dr. Aaron Willis, Dean of Students. Mr. Brad Holsinger, Athletic Director. Mr. Lance Larkey, Assistant Athletic Director. Mrs. Judy Garcia, Senior Counselor. Mrs. Melinda Hatchett, Senior Counselor. Mr. Michael Jaskowski, Senior Counselor. You may applaud. Next, I would like to thank the Avon High School faculty. Without the dedication and selflessness put forth by the staff, we, the class of 2021, would not be where we are today. To the numerous lunch ladies, janitors, teachers, secretaries, mental wellness providers, and the rest of our unbeatable faculty, thank you. It may be hard to believe from time to time, but know that we appreciate you, and that the work you pour into us does not go unnoticed. It is worth it. Furthermore, the class of 2021 would like to thank our parents and guardians for the ultimate sacrifice of supporting the support they have provided over the years. It is important we acknowledge the not-so-easy task of nurturing a kid navigating not only adolescence, yet soon-to-be adulthood. We ask that all parents and guardians of graduating seniors please stand and be recognized. Okay, from teaching us our ABCs in kindergarten, guiding us through our awkward phases in middle school, and ultimately preparing us for our fast approaching futures of credit scores, rent, and taxes. Every member, faculty member, staff member, and parent or guardian of Avon has been with us every step of the way, and we could not possibly be more grateful. Lastly, on behalf of the class officers, I thank every student of the class of 2021 for being part of the Avon community that has joined us all together today. Yes, we are a diverse group in terms of race, ideologies, extracurriculars, you name it, but we will always share the experience of graduating together with each of the people on either side of us today. As corny as it sounds, and as much as you probably don't want to hear it ever again, we are Avon, and we will always be one.
Good evening, faculty, classmates, family, and friends. My name is Lulia Picado, and I had the great privilege to serve as a class officer for the graduating class of 2021. When reflecting over the past 4 years, I begin to reminisce on all the memories we have created together. Memories both minor and noteworthy that have influenced our perspectives, ideas, and ambitions, creating a beautiful mosaic. A mosaic filled with unanticipated yet joyous moments with our peers that have proven our resilience, commitment, and excellence within and outside of Avon High School. As they say, once a mosaic is broken, it cannot be assembled to its original masterpiece. The class of 2021 is irreplaceable. Through both academics and athletics, we have dominated and displayed exceptional dedication to prove ourselves worthy to be one of the most achieved classes of Avon High School. To list a few, freshman year, our girls volleyball team brought home a state championship. In 2018, our football team won sectionals. In 2019, our marching black and gold band earned a state championship. In 2020, our girls cross country team qualified for semi-state. And even within this past month, we have accomplished so much as our Lady Orioles tennis team won sectionals. However, this is simply a mere glimpse at our class's proven excellence. Within our time at Avon High School, we have won numerous titles for our performing arts, athletics, and competing clubs. Yet, the beauty of our mosaic has not only rooted from our achievements as a class, but also from our unity as we chose to come together during a time of uncertainty and despair. During our mid-junior year, we did not know we were going to embark on an unprecedented historic event that would morph our lives forever. Although we were not together in a school setting, we communicated with one another and ensured our classmates were okay in a time of isolation. Furthermore, we supported and joined our peers that organized movements to brighten all the dark places, injustices, inequality, and hatred in this world. Remember, these things are not powerful if we do not give them power. To add, our strive to prioritize mental health not only changed the lives of students at Avon High School, yet our entire school corporation. As we close this chapter of our lives and begin to write the next one, let us not forget our hard work and the individuals that have supported us throughout our high school careers. Though we are parting ways to various paths of success, let us not forget the lifelong memories and relationships we have made together the past 4 years. Always remember that without you or anyone else on this field, our mosaic would be missing an imperative, unique piece. Our mosaic wouldn't be nearly as beautiful as it's proven to be the past 4 years. Therefore, to the class of 2021, congratulations, we have made it.
I'd like Jacob Mills to come to the podium. Jacob is the son of Michael and Jennifer Mills. Jacob is receiving an academic letter and is being recognized as the outstanding student in Finite Math B and AP Physics C, E&M. Jacob is an Eagle Scout, a DECA member, a National Honor Society member, and a part of the Computer Science Honor Society. Jacob is also a National AP Scholar. Jacob earned the Camerus Scholarship and the Heald Scholarship at the Illinois Institute of Technology. He is ranked second in his class with a 5.326 GPA and will attend the Illinois Institute of Technology in the fall to enter into a co-terminal program in which he will simultaneously earn a BS in Applied Mathematics and an MS in Data Science. Ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure and honor to introduce, to present to you the salutatorian of the class of 2021, Jacob Thomas Mills.
Hello, Avon. Take that off. I'm excited to be here with all of you today, especially after this year and a half characterized by seclusion and cancellations. And I'm glad to say it's over. We did it. We've accomplished a lot over the last 4 years, and I would like to thank all the teachers, administrators, parents, and friends who've helped make this time a success. I will always remember making soda and AP Chem with Mr. Payne. I will remember when Mr. Record dressed up as mathematician Roger Coates and taught a whole lesson in character. I will remember the clubs I participated in, the friends I made, and the daily race to get to my car before the traffic screeched to a halt. And as these memories live on forever in my mind, so will I be perpetually affected by the ideas and attitudes that this community has ingrained in me. Of everything I've learned during my time at Avon High School, I think the most important is a mindset of curiosity. I'm constantly asking questions. How's the formula derived? When were window screens invented? If I tried to jump over those trash cans, do you think I'd get hurt? This mentality of interest and wonder has made me a better student and a happier person, though certainly more annoying to be around. So I implore you, take an interest in the world. Look for answers to those questions that pop into your head, instead of just ignoring them and moving on. Curiosity is at the core of human nature, and it is the mother of discovery. From the charting of the New World to the identification of the atom, human progress has always begun with the thought, I wonder what would happen if. We are meant to be explorers, and I encourage each of you to apply a thirst for knowledge to whatever field interests you. This could come in the form of scientific research or invention, but it could also be the optimization of some administrative task or the finding of a novel solution to a societal problem. By striving to learn all we can and constantly asking, how can I be better, we can become a more productive and a more contented people. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this thought from Ed Helms that really resonated with me. He said, so long as your desire to explore is greater than your desire to not screw up, you're on the right track. With that, I thank you for your attention, and I wish you all luck in all your future endeavors.
Next, I'd like to have Alicia Stoppel come to the podium. Alicia is the daughter of Robert and Renata Stoppel. Alicia is receiving an academic letter and is being recognized as the outstanding student in AP Calculus BC ACE. She is the co-president of the National Computer Honor Society, co-president of the National Spanish Honor Society, co-president of the Girls Who Code Club, and a member of the National Honor Society. Alicia is an AP Scholar with distinction, is a 2021 National Merit finalist, and was recognized as a junior as an Indiana Rising Star for the class of 2021, and most recently placed third in the 2021 IUPUI High School Math Contest. Alicia earned the Purdue Presidential Scholarship, the Purdue National Merit Scholarship, and the Hendricks County Purdue Alumni Club Scholarship. Alicia is ranked first in her class with a 5.403 GPA. Will attend Purdue University in the fall to major in radiological health sciences with a concentration in pre-medical physics. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Alicia Stoppel.
Good evening, class of 2021. A common icebreaker question is, who would you choose to be stuck on an island with? There are many popular choices, but we often glance over the important people who have helped us throughout our lives, which is exactly why I would like to recognize them at this moment. First, a huge thank you to my parents and family, as they have not only raised me, but they've also survived my constant excuse of sorry, but I have homework. Another thank you to every teacher for continuously challenging and supporting me, and to every coach for giving me an amazing outlet from academics through sports. And lastly, I want to thank God, as I wouldn't be where I am today without His amazing grace. Wow, it's been 12 years already. 12 years of sitting in classrooms, staring at projector screens, or for some of you, staring at the walls. And also finally trying to await the day where we can all choose our various life paths. It very much resembles a roller coaster. In the early years, everything seemed so slow, simple, and in our control. Back then, we would trade silly bands during recess, play kickball, and scream the little Einstein's theme song. But as you get closer to the top, everything suddenly speeds up, and people start to either really love it or really hate it. And before you know it, you're at the very top, teetering over the edge, about to dive into the harsh realities of life. Many might feel that they have no clue what to do with their lives. But even if you feel confident in your future plans, there still may be a lot of uncertainty that you simply cannot plan for. I mean, just look at 2020. Nobody could have predicted what we had to experience, except if you're Dwight Schrute. But know this. While the highest peak on a roller coaster usually comes at the very beginning, there will still be many higher peaks and valleys later on throughout one's life. So for those of you who have loved their high school experience, cherish those memories, as they are reminders of what life was like before gaining adult responsibilities. And for those of you whose feelings are the polar opposite, keep moving forward, because no matter who you are, high school should and will not be the peak of your lives. Now, the hot topic of today. What about life after high school? Unfortunately, life cannot be defined by a simple definition in a dictionary or found on Quizlet. But let's speak generally for a moment. A handful of you will float through life as if you were on a brand new metal roller coaster. It will be smooth sailing for you guys, and even with all the obstacles, you will have a secure grip on life. To those people, I will say this. Everyone is jealous of you, but in a good way, because for the vast majority of us, we will be riding the creaky old wooden roller coaster that gives you whiplash at every turn possible and are notorious for making people feel like it's about to break down at any given second. Just like reality, it's terrifying, it's unpredictable, and it's worrisome. However, I'm not here to demoralize you guys, but instead point out that there is in fact a similarity among all rides, even the metal ones. As a ride nears the end, it will slowly come to a halt and cause your surroundings, which were just a blur, to become visible. In that moment, that's when the results will appear, when the little things will become worth it, when the sacrifices will turn into successes. It's the end-all be-all, the ultimate destination that everyone seeks, which is exactly why you need to have faith, even if things are not going your way at first. And if you don't like how the ride ended, then just try another roller coaster, because that's the beauty of the roller coaster of life. So if there's anything you take away from the speech, remember this. Trust the fact that there will be more peaks, more milestones in the future, and trust the process, even when the light at the end of the tunnel seems like it's 1,000 miles away. Class of 21, or should I say class of 9 plus 10, Congratulations, and go Orioles!
Well, can I just say that I could not be happier to see over 3,000 people all at one time, all in one place, together, and for the sole purpose to celebrate the accomplishments of this outstanding class, the class of 2021. Let's give it up to this class in 2021, please. This is the first time this school year, really other than yesterday, that the class of 2021 has gathered together really in a formal way. Under normal circumstances, I would have seen this class at my beginning of year meeting in the auditorium, at senior kickback, at the homecoming pep rally, watching many of them in the stands at a football or basketball games, as well as at prom. When we come together, that creates the opportunity for some of our greatest memories. Why? Connecting with each other is core to our human existence. We are created to be in community with each other, to do life with each other. If we have learned anything during this pandemic, relationships, and it's those personal, face-to-face interactions, really do matter. Maybe a lot more than we thought. So seniors, please savor this moment and be grateful for having the many opportunities you were given this year compared to many students like you across the entire country. A year ago, I thought last year's graduating seniors had an unfortunate end to their high school journey with so many lasts lost. But in some ways, those losses pale in comparison to what you have endured the past 15 months. Quarantines, maybe more than once, causing you to miss countless days of school, falling way behind, and maybe even losing opportunities to compete or perform. You or a family member battling COVID or someone close to you even losing that fight. Adjusting to multiple schedules, trying to stay on track with classes, and then trying to make college decisions with barely stepping foot on campus. Last Friday, I attended a spring concert band performance entitled Perseverance. How fitting was that title? You do not learn perseverance when times are easy and smooth sailing. Learning about grit occurs when times are hard. You did hard things this year, rising above what seemed to be never-ending uncertainty and challenges. And in some ways, you may be better prepared for life than any class who's ever graduated from Avon High School. Maintain your tenacity, that stick-to-itiveness, because it will not fail you in the years to come. To the class of 2021, you have my absolute deepest respect for how you have handled this year. And my gratitude for giving me, and I would probably say many of the faculty out here tonight, a sense of purpose and a sense of hope during really the most difficult times. To several in this class who I have had the pleasure of knowing personally, some just in the last year, and others since intermediate school, please know how proud I am of you. But there is one senior who means maybe a little bit more than the rest, probably a lot more than the rest, and that's my son who is graduating this year. My son is somewhere over there. I have no idea where, but he's over there somewhere. Sam, I love you. Your mother and I could not be more proud of the young man you are becoming, and even more excited about what the future holds for you at Wabash College and beyond. Dr. Wyndham, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Avon High School, I confirm that the record of each member of this class has been certified and that each member of the class has been declared eligible to participate in these commencement ceremonies. I request that the diplomas or certificates be awarded to these graduates of Avon High School. I ask that the first row of graduates please stand and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas or certificates. Class of 2021, remember, we are Avon, we are one.
Ready? Alicia Stoppel. Jacob Thomas Mills. El Shaddai Ashalo Abera. Nuhaman Bogale Demaku. Lulia Teklitz Fekadu. Shriya Vedaratna Goganti. Sophia Suzanne Garcia. Dalton Jarrett Aker. Ahmed Akram Abuljabain. Isabella May Acton. Blake Allen Adams. Morgan Grace Adams. William Christopher Adams. Nathaniel Adebisi Adawara. Oprah Opayemi Ademo. Corbin Maxwell Adkins. Rafi Adnan. Devin Jacoby Agnew. Arjavik Sebastian Aguirre. Ready? Dominic Thomas Wells Aiello. Bishop Alexander Akers. George Alaku Jr. Kelsey Ann Alexander. Isla B. Alabegovich. Halima Alush. Cesar Axel Amaquitas Torres. Emily Nicole Amonette. Camilla Elaine Anderson. Cade Allen Anderson. Kalina Jean Anderson Forbes. Elijah Mark Andrews. Grace Angel Apolaya. Nilzai Alyssa Apolaya. Adam Mitsu Arakawa. Hope Alexandria Araco. Kulani Dejanay Armstrong. Kulia Desiree Armstrong. Aiden Joseph Ashburn. Adara Bridget Avila. Adalua Razak Awanaki. Vincent Aragon Ayala. Chinwendu Zachariah Ayogu. Kylie Ray Baker. Nicholas Michael Bandy. Olivia Jean Bain. David Anthony Barrett Jr., Jamie Alexandra Barrett, Brianna Aranza Becerril Rojas, Elliot Lewis Beck, Kylie Nicole Beck, Erica Swally Becker, Sumreen Walid Beg, Alexander Jacob Bell, Amoriana Annette Nevea Deborah Bell, Darcy Michelle Bennett, Lindsay Michaela Benson, Grant Stephen Berry, Micaiah Audrey Sison Betya, Kendall Lynn Bettis, Austin Reed Black, Leaf Alexander Blake, Zachary Matthew Blunt, Harold Andrew Blythe, Brianna Amira Bodie, Eliana Diana Nicole Bowden Castleman, Ethan Mark Bodner, Austin Michael Boshi, Dylan Scott Bogue, Isaac Bonatti, Matthew Wayne Bond, Christian David Bondurant, Maxon Marshall Booth, Carson Rose Bottoма, Colin Wayne Bowers, Karis Victoria Lee Bowman, Benjamin Keith Bradley, Alexander Lee Brajos, Jacqueline Lee Brandeline, Mira Elizabeth Branham, Hadassah Rochelle Brent, Sophia Alexis Brewer, Aiden Michael Briggs, James Thomas Brill, Drake Thomas Brooks, Elijah Xavier Brown, Ethan Wayne Brown, Evan Joseph Brown, Samuel Thomas Brown, Brianna May Browning, Simone Dion Bruce, Bailey Marie Bruner, Matthew Michael Bullock, Cassie Nicole Bunton, Abigail Elizabeth Burke, Olivia Lauren Burke, Michaelin Renee Burkert, Samuel Robert Burris. Zachary Dale Calhoun. Briley Isabella Cardwell. Mackenzie Lynn Carlson. He's way down. Alexander Gianmarcos Cañas. Alexis Suann Carmack. Jelani Christopher Carson. Aiden Thomas Carter. Allison Blair Levitt Carter. Elizabeth Fang Carter. Carson David Cartwright. Benjamin Lucas Castaneda. Natasha Grace Castaneda. Genesis Kimberly Castro. Dane Nino Sevilla Sinisa. Genesis Jade Marie Chandler. Iman Nazir Chagale. Shupreet Singh Chima. Salma Khadija Shamawi. Emma Victoria Clark. Jaden Alexander Clark. Amelia Ray Collier. Grant Michael Collins. Sarah Mae Compton. Madison Nicole Cohn. Tyler Jacob Conley. Jacob Lawrence Connors. Blake Donovan Conwell. Kevin Lee Coomer. Cody Allen Kuntz. Jesus Eduardo Corona. Anthony Peter Costello. Bria Monet Cottrell. Antonio Terrell Crane. Madison Louise Craner. Corey Allen Crenshaw. Brian Andrew Creasy. Samuel Lane Crook. Jose Hardano Cruz. Silas Ray Cullen. William Ronan Cunningham. Whitney Lynn Curry. Theron Anil Dallas. Robert Justin Damron. Claire Catherine Dana. Caden Joseph DeVasier. Macy McKenna Davies. Geronimo Davila Sumbatov. Joel Christopher Davis. Joshua Henry Davis. Mason Jared Davis. Kindlin J. Davison. Alyssa Ann Dawson. Perla Stephanie De La Cruz. Isabella Haley De La Cruz Wavek. Luke Anthony Demerly. Anjani Thara Dent. Jayla Marie Durbis. Julianne Taylor Durbis. Jalen Tyra Dexter. Jaskarat Singh Dalwa. Kadiatu Diallo. Kaylin Janae Dickerson. Elijah Marquis Dixon. Spencer Glenn Domagalik. Zachary James Lee Donner. Jonathan Caleb Dowers. Corey Lamont Dooms Jr. Shelby Joy Duncan. Elizabeth Joanne Durham. Nimra Durrani. Jerry J. Duvall. Harsh Varden Duvru. Casey Dye. Genesis Olivia Dyson. James Garton Ebacker.
Thank you. Andrew Bryce Edgecombe. Catherine Elizabeth Edick. Matthew Michael Edlund. Briley Rose Edwards. Faith Tolulope Eyugami. Kathleen Margarita Edwards. Cameron Ruth Elder. Liam Christopher Ellett. Davion Jamal Elliott. David Jeremy Entz. Dominic Gabriel Esquedu. Ava Elizabeth Essenay. Xander Cole Evans. Connor Donovan Everroad. David Fadia. Rayana Danae Fagan. Ella Grace Fanning. Carter James Farrell. Lanasia Onye Ferris. Jacob Tyler Ferris. Helen S. Fesahai. Blake Ashton Fisher. Grant Joshua Fluharty. Davion Michael Forte. Adriana Desi Fowler. Anne Marie Fraley. Grace Marie Francis. Juwan Lamont Freeman. Devin Renee Fuscher. Gregory Asbury Foolater. Remington James Gall. Caitlin Rose Gallagher. Abigail Riley Gambrel. Zachary David Garcia Chicky. Hogan Reese Garwood. Jessica Rose Gearies. Naomi Solomon Gebremedin. Emily Nicole Garrity. Jessica Quir Gotra. Simran Gotra. Pearl Anna Gibson. Natalie Kamunto Gichaba. Bailey Samantha Gill. Sukhvir Singh Gill. Nicholas Isaac Gillum. Ethan Andrew Giltner. Kurish Gurn. Audra K. Goltzbach. Philip August Goltzbach. Tavi Lynn Godeker. Jakai Rashawn Gordon. Avery Nicole Gold. Okay. Kayla Deshay Graves. Akora Leatrice Gray. Janaya Dunye Gray. Olivia Lynn Green. Who is that? Who is that? Who is it? All the names are crossed off. Is it? Oh, sorry. Got it. Okay. Fletcher Michael Grimes. There we go. Madeline Grace Greenberg. Jacob Allen Guffin. Griffin Parker Gunning. Aiden James Habing. Nathan Jonas Hale. Bryant Amir Hall. Jaden Beth Ham. Thomas John Hancock. Sarah Olivia Hanlon. Cordell Seguid Hankins. Morris Manson Hansborough. Avery Elizabeth Harcourt. Charles Dallas Harding. Destiny Rosa Hardy. Jane Isabel Harlan. Megan Rebecca Harrington. McKay Patricia Harris. Micah Ann Harris. Heaven Lee Hart. Andrew David Hawley. Jason Brody Hayes. Trenton Lee Heim. Samantha Elaine Heitert. Delaney Ray Henderson. Ariana Lene Hendricks. Emily Maya Hernandez. Jacob Lee Herr. Henry Duncan Hessen. Caleb Allen Hewitt. Grace Ann Hicks. Jamari Nicole High. Annalise Highwood. Garen Robert Hilgarth. Mackenzie Grace Hill. Tyler Justice Michael Hill. Zane Hinosa. Garrison Daniel Hurst. Benjamin Tyler Hoaxang. Anna Patrice Hodge. Kevin Scott Hoke. Lauren Michelle Holland. Theophilus Holman. Alex Jason Hommel. Kaylee Marie Hopkins. Ashley Nadine Horn. Colton Thomas Howard. Amelia Rose Howe. Cassidy Lane Hubner. Anthony Roland Huck. Paige Nicole Holzman. Emma Elizabeth Hunt. Trenton Jameson Hunter. Gavin Charles Ingram. Caroline Elise Jackson. Rain Diane Jacob. Skylar Noel Jakreski. Lapat Pinjamaras Jean. Alexandria Nicole Jenkins. Samantha Elizabeth Jimenez. Chaden Edward Johnson. Isaac Michael Allen Johnson. Kyla Grace Johnson. Milo Solomon Johnson. Nicholas Glenn Johnson. Riley Alexis Johnson. Stephen Charles Johnson. Braden Lee Jones. Hannah Victoria Jones. Joshua Jason Jones II. Morgan Nicole Jones. Unique My Love Jones. Danielle Mackenzie Joyner. Bryn Mackenzie Cam. Allison Lee Cater Heinrich. Parmeet Carr. Calvin Ryan Keith. Andrew Charles Kelly. India Kamaya Hendrick. Jaspreet Singh Kahara. Damian Mannix Kidd. Emily Monet Kilstrom. Casey Alexandra Kilgore. Nevea Wanya King. Bethany Christine Kinney. Thomas Ray Kluka. Brooklyn Jade Nauer. Sophia Coe. Nadoka Kathy Kobayashi. Austin Leonard Cohn. Iden James Coleth. Nolan Matthew Kramer. Lucy Danielle Krinky. Kyle Davis Cruz. Lily Marie Kugelman. Aotamiwa Joseph Kajore. Nathan Mark Lafond. Iola Moniliwa Lalea. Taranjat Singh Lali. Ashley Rose Lamb. Nicholas Gerald Lammers. Elijah Kevin Landers. Tyler Andrew Lanier. Emma Rose LaRoche. Ethan Alexander Larson. Drew Benjamin Larson. Destiny Sky Law. Matthew James Lawson.
Andy Lee. Jason Lee. Johannes Mike Leben. Andrew Daniel Lee. Edwin Alejandro Lemus Ortiz. Aubrey Michelle Lenz. Gabrielle Rose Laterno. Adam Michael Lewis. Genesis Denise Linares. Megan Sue Lindsay. Zion Mario Lindsay. Jelena Lilachelle Lipsy. Elizabeth Grace Livingston. Madison Taylor Lockridge. Kayla Leilani Loge. Anthony Lozano Villanueva. Valencia Sierra Luvine. Kyler Austin Lynch. Hannah Elise McCavage. Ariana Nigea Tamika Mack. Abigail Taylor Mash. Obeda Ramadan Mahadiak. Harley Corin James Maloney. Alexander Nicholas Markham. Alexa Jordan Margolis. Lillian Paige Marcos. Austin Alexander Martin. Bryce Nicholas Martin. Nicholas Francis Martin. Grace Melinda Martindale. Kevin Alexander Martinez Lozano. Gregory Donald Mason. Caitlin Ann Renee Mason. Matthew Tyler Maxey. Austin Thomas Mayo. Israel Alejandro Mazon Jr. Alex Jason McCarty. Athena Lynn Danielle McCash. Seth Wesley McLean. Jack Ryan McClanahan. Michael Lee McConkey. Brooklyn Allie McCord. Colin David McCorkadale. Bryce Richard McDowell. Emma Claire McKenney. Aubrey Michelle McKinney. Avery Dawn McKinney. Brian Daniel McLaughlin. Kyra Renee McLean. Wyatt Makaja Medcalf. Isabel Grace Majeski. Camden Alan Mercer. Coriana Felice McCoo. Caitlin Renee Milan. Austin Donald Miller. Isabel Suzanne Miller. Paige Elizabeth Miller. Samantha Marie Miller. Ross Douglas Milligan. Daniel Gary Mills. Elise May Meisner. Carmelo Artre Mitchell. Marcus Elijah Moberly. Courtney Elise Moulton. Thomas Andrew Monzingo. Austin Sean Moore. Jada L. Moore. Keith Dwayne Moore. Talana Simone Moore. Estrella Renee Morales Petty. Armando Jesus Moreno. Idalia Montserrat Moreno Costilla. Kyle Robert Morgan. Lillian Ann Morgan. Alexander James Morris. Anthony Michael Nauman. Caleb James Mosteller. Afolarin Faith Moyosora. Noel Kamuyi Putu. Daniel Mugisha. Eileen Mukawajana. William Miguel Murphy II. Amelia Ryan Myers. Corey Lee Napier. Nolan Anthony Natali. Alexander Jaime Navarro. Minyan Iradukunda Ndihano. Delaney Renee Needham. Megan Lynn Nelson. Nick Henry Nemeth. Lauren Marie Newbold. Andrew Bao Wynn. Colton Riley Neas. Brayton Marie Nyheiser. Caitlin Marie Nix. Nicole Lynn Norris. Jalen Elaine Nugent. Alexa Danielle Oki. Josie Marion Scott Olmsted. Maya Kathleen Olson. Casey McGuire O'Malley. Cameron Cole O'Mara. Mitchell Lewis O'Mara. Christian Sean O'Neill. Chukwumebele Neka Onwaduebo. Lauren Christine Uli. Jimena Ordóñez de Jesus. Charles Patrick Overstreet IV. Jolie Ray Owens. Jacob James Painter. Michael Vincent Papas. Hayden Jace Pera. Nicolas Pareja. Zachary Michael Parent. Lauren Isabel Parker. Andrea Jennifer Parks. Delaney Mackenzie Parks. Elizabeth Christine Parsons. Ansh Kanubai Patel. Neil Pravnish Patel. Jana Marie Patterson. Brooke Leilani Paul. Christopher Nicholas Pearson. Logan Edward Pelkey. Andrew Magnaya Pena. Mason Renee Pennington. Jessica Raven Perez. Tina Marie Perry. Clayton Owen Peters. Jasmine Aaron Brickell Peterson. Jada Joy Nicole Petty. Jada Brianne Petty. Christopher Michael Petzer. Noah Chantry Philippi. Jason No Fung. Charles Richard Pitcock. Joseph Michael Pittinger. Alec Daniel Plummer. Jacob Andrew Pohl. Drew Landon Polk. Jason Isai Portillo. James Christopher Portio. Aiden Manolito Powell. Brian Jaquel Powells. Ethan Edward Presky. Ashanti Tierra Price. Mark Christopher Pride. Fernando Stephen Prince. Zion Isaiah Pruitt. Jessica K. Purdy. Angie Shee. Brandon Q. Elijah Prince Radford. Aliyah Afolakami Ogechi Raji. Braden Anthony Record. Elijah Samuel Reed. Nakaya Andrea Reed. Riley Sophia Reed. Kieran Francis Riley. Christian Robert Reynolds. Ethan Dewan Reynolds. Jaden Edward Reynolds. Delana Jade Ribbing. Alexandra Corinne Richard. Ethan Josiah Richard. Emerald Soraya Janae Richardson. Samuel Isaac Richmond.
Chloe Lee Richter. Maxwell Brian Ricks. Jacob Lee Riley. We good? Colton Clay Roberts. Jade Amari Robinson. Jalen Hunter Robinson. Tatiana Nicole Robles. Ashton Charles Rockebrand. Yanara Yvel Rodriguez. Braden Christopher Rowe. Carly Elizabeth Rogers. Tynan Jacob Roman. Caden Sky Romine. Haley Ann Rose. Alexander Charles Rosenaw. Aaron David Roth. Grant Michael Roof. Taylor Joy Roof. Corbin Ray Russell. Madison Lynn Russell. Cassandra Elizabeth Saavedra. Aaron Sands. Alexis Mariah Lynette Sanders. Sarah Grace Sanders. Tarandeep Singh Sandhu. Hadia Mamrez Sati. Hayden Daniel Sawyer. Ariana Marie Sales. Bradley Allen Shable. Joseph Robert Sheets. Lauren Renee Scherer. Lily Renee Jayanne Schneider. Megan Elizabeth Schreier. Alexander Hayden Schultz. Saya Grace Schultz. Colton Tyler Scott. Savannah Blaine Scott. Jack Allen Seedham. Sadie Lynn Sequin. Jacob Michael Serrano. Kendall Rose Seaver. Logan Mac Schaefer. Kainat Shahid. Riley Parker Shaner. Cadence Michael Sheehan. Aaliyah Madison Elaine Shelley. David Foster Shields. Leah Shimolis. Alexis Marie Shipman. Samuel Abram Shockley. Abigail Grace Sigler. Elizabeth Ann Simon. Nicholas Leonard Simpson. Tanner Matthew Simpson. Landon Brant Sims. Emily Marie Sinclair. Gagandeep Singh. Ranbir Singh. Sheldeep Singh. Yuvraj Singh. Tyler James Sisk. Ariolua Paul Cianbola. Alexander Almy Sizemore. Addison Elizabeth Smith. Corbin James Smith. Sarah Joanne Smith. Reese Richard Soule. Ethan James Solano. DeWitt Tesfazji Solomon. Olivia Catherine Sparzo. Ryan McGuire Spees. Kayla Faith Springer. Kaylee Elizabeth Spry. Zoe Kai Standley. Avery Shalise Stevens. Carson Roy Stevens. Rebecca Marie Stevens. Connor Christopher Stevens. Carly Grace Stewart. Kendall Rose Stewart. Hannah Marie Stiles. Zach Austin Stein. Stacy Marie Stoffren. Kyle Daniel Stoller. Delaney Catherine Stoops. Caden Thomas Stout. Wallace Van Dyke Stovall Jr. Chloe Brielle Strelo. Kylie Leanne Stricker. Christopher Matthew Supra. Ethan James Serber. Andrew Ryan Swarm. Ian Emmanuel Talkinka. Zachary G. Tandock. Olivia Michelle Tate. Emerson Nicole Taylor. Ariana Nicole Taylor. Kennedy Sue Taylor. Sarah Rose Taylor. Hiwat Karalem Terefa. Solomon Karalem Terefa. Shaylee Anae Thomas. Xavier Deshawn Thomas. Abigail Sue Thompson. Michael Jacob Thompson. Nolan John Thompson. Corey Jean Tillman. Amber Yvette Tlaxcala. Zayla Noel Toby. Julia Saray Tonakal Monis. Julianne Orion Toe. Eric H. Tran. Brandon Bailey Trent. Catherine Jane Trowbridge. Trayvon Malik Tucker. Madison Alexis Turk. Kelly Madison Turner. Trinity Sherelle Turner. Yamana Uno. Braden Joseph Utterback. Sebastian Paul Vachon. Jacob Adam Van Wagner. Jesse Matthew Vega. Jonathan Santos Velasquez. Isaac Robert Velez. John Michael Venetia. Naika Noel Vernick. Victor Daniel Villanueva de la Luz. Benjamin Christopher Vincent. Antoine Dwayne Wade Jr. Bridget Dawn Wagner. Malia Cheyenne Wolcott. Jameson Ray Walker. Isabella Nicole Wall. Juliana Catherine Wall. Alana Paige Walls. Timothy James Walters. Zoe Suzanne Wang. Tyler Wayne Ware. Sky Nicole Warner. Caitlin Nicole Weaver. Julia Elizabeth Weeks. Trevor Andrew Wells. Kayla Marie Wenzel. Nicholas Kenneth Westling. Allison Josephine West. Sarah Elizabeth Wetzel. Sierra Catrice Wheeler. Hannah Elizabeth White. Madison Joanne White. Natalie Elizabeth White. Caslin Marie Whitesell. Anthony Joseph Whittle. Matthew Ronald Wiggins. Dominique Jordan Williams. Jacob Xavier Williams. Jaden Pierre Williams. Megan Elizabeth Williams. Noah Michael Williams. Tanaya Shantoya Williams. Olivia Renee Willoughby. Elijah Thomas Wilson. Riley Nicole Wilson. Morgan Michelle Whitnauer. John Riley Whitcamper. Molly Ann Wolf. Ella Ryan Wolfenbarger. Cameron Mitchell Wood. Caitlin Rose Wood. Lindsay Nicole Wood. Olivia Hope Wood. Minaya Janae Woods. Jayla Lynn Wright. Jayla Marie Yarbrough. Elijah Gregory Ibarra. Cole Austin Yeagley. Gavin Douglas York. Terrence Kyle Young. Jackson Brian Zeiss.
Good evening, Orioles, families. Good evening, Orioles, families, and friends. My name is Sophia Garcia, and I served as student body president this year. As we complete our ceremony and officially seal our high school careers, I am going to be leading us with the turning of the tassel. As we move our tassels from the right to the left, we are not only signifying a transition into a new stage of our lives, but we are also taking the lessons we have learned in high school with us. Through your trials and triumphs, I hope you see the lessons, ideas, experiences, and values that you have developed at Avon High School and how they shape you. As we begin a new stage of our lives, I hope you know that the wisdom you have will stay with you and you will continue to grow. Class of 2021, please stand. If Avon has taught you anything, I hope you have learned the power that you possess. The one word I think best describes the class of 2021 is resilient. You have all overcome so much this year and the last 3. Regardless of where life takes you now, I hope you know that you are capable, strong, and have the ability to accomplish big things. I am honored to now lead you in the turning of the tassel and end the chapter of being a student at Avon High School. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you for the memories. We did it!
You may tell the faculty to get moving. Faculty, you can go ahead and begin leaving through the back of the stadium. Please, congratulations, seniors. Good luck. Please begin the recessional. Thank you.